Hello, here I am. Like I told you I would be. I hope you can hear me. Here I am, August 5th, 2017. And to pay homage to Marilyn Monroe, it's been 55 years since she died. Without Marilyn Monroe. Actually, not without her because she left a huge legacy. Thank goodness for that. So here I am to pay homage very humbly to all that she meant for us all, our conscious collective consciousness, in our collective consciousness, because she's been very present actually. I heard about her, well, everyone did, and what I learned was that she was a bombshell, a dumb blonde, and she used to make small parts in films that they found in her house. I always found it very fishy. I sincerely found this was very suspicious. So, 20 years ago, I was living in LA and I went to visit her. It was at the Westwood Cemetery. 20 years ago, I went to live in LA. There I met a person who told me about her, the real her. I went with a friend who told me about her story. Actually, I had no idea that she was a big star and she made lots of movies. She was a dumb blonde. People really think of her anyway. So I was surprised to learn by this person. I'm not gonna say who because it's top secret. They told me that she was actually murdered. What really happened to her? And I was astonished to learn that she was actually murdered. And this is top secret. Stayed in my head for a long, long time, 20 years, and here I am now to this great lady. She was indeed a big star, a great, great woman, and a wonderful person. That's what I found out. 20 years ago, I was in LA, like I was saying. I went to her, to the Westwood Cemetery, and I saw her grave. I was surprised because I thought she was such a famous person. She had to have a bigger like statue. I don't know something, and it was just a small place, a crypt with only a bouquet of flowers and lots of lipstick marks all around. And I was really, well, I thought to myself, wow, this person was a celebrity, like everyone knew her. She was treated like that. And later on, I found out, and I really think she was precious, and I pay homage to her now. I want to pay tribute to her. So, and I'm not sure if you're really listening to me or if anyone is going to listen to this. Guessing, okay, because that's going to be recorded anyway. So the telephone is someone's calling me but I cannot answer it now. I'm sorry. I'm live here on Facebook, so it's important for me to pay homage to this amazing woman that she was. And so here I am. I hope you guys can hear me. Say yes, say hi. If you can see me, if you can hear me. I'm in a void here. I have no clue. If you're really listening to me well, I would like to be able to read this book to you. I would like to all her legacy and actually all that she did sense to us even today, and for everything that she brought to us all, the laughter and the great things. So here I am to honor. I'm going to read a piece of my book. The title is The Mysterious Murder of Marilyn Monroe. It used to be a mystery. So here's my spy thriller mystery book, hybrid novel. The Murder of Marilyn Monroe. It's time to put some light on a very dark issue, which has the collective conscious or unconscious, because you're very unconscious about so many things. While now, this novel is based upon the conspiracy theory, mysterious assassination of JFK, and tragedy, up to the sniper case, right in Washington D.C. and beyond. Upon June, the first goddess of the Pantheon, good idea to come down to Earth, to take the form of a human being, the most enchanting one, with her counterpart Venus. It was then that on a hot day, the 1st of June 1926, in the year of Fire Tiger, Norma Jean, Los Angeles, California. 36 years later, more 3 times the year of the tiger would pass by. City of the angels become a sex symbol and a bombshell. Then internationally famous and acclaimed movie star died the same year of the tiger, only it was ruled by the water tiger. Somewhat an iconic irony, putting out the fire, and she was blown off like a candle in the middle of a hurricane. After all, she knew too much. She was already pulling the buttons of any more less than the most important figure in the world history, that would be the President of the United States. And she kept all her and his secrets on her diary. The same one who did tell during their lovemaking that she wrote the annotations in a small red book. To himself too. In honor of her memory, here I am reading the book I wrote. It's been 20 years since I found out what really happened, and just now I'm ready to reveal it. So, in a kind of spy thriller, mystery book, spy hybrid novel, here I am reading for the first time through the book. So, the honor, hopefully she feels better about this. So, I'm going to read just a small part in the first chapter, just the beginning. Right in the beginning is then when she decided to reveal it all to the press. After many rejections and humiliations from both the president and his brother, Bob Kennedy, in the middle of the night, when she had just announced it to a close friend to whom she had been talking on her only true friend, her phone, go figure, she received an unexpected visit from both her doctor and the senator, who was accompanied by his brother-in-law. This one she knew too well, an actor whose participation in her life included the many adventures and adventures of a self-proclaimed Rat Pack. The weekend previous to her assassination, she was invited to spend at a friend's house in Lake Tahoe. It was anyone else? Who? Frank Sinatra, of course, the mastermind of all things related to the Rat Pack, and he had planned to make it an incidental encounter between her and son Giancana, after taking his private jet to call Nueva York. Giancana talked to her in private and told her about the perils of overexposing herself the way she did on May, when she sang the most gossip event of the year, the Happy Birthday, Mr. President, in her almost ironic futility tempered by her hypersexually charged tone. Of course. Oh, wow. I just received a wow. Of course it was. And Liz, that featured the president's brother-in-law and also member of the Red Pack, had in mind. But what he didn't expect was the reaction from Marilyn when she insinuated herself towards this issue, with the entire crowd in ovation during the birthday of the president, with her dress sculpture in her voluptuous body, upsetting him to the bones. Well, that's when he had decided that she was getting way too close to his own business, and it was left to matter to his brother's hands, since his brother-in-law's future was too scared of her other friends, and way too involved with the diva to be left on taking care of her moves. Well, apparently Frank couldn't behave the way she did towards, well, she couldn't behave the way she did towards the candidate. Yes, I remember every word that he told me, like it was yesterday. Listen, baby, he said, I would hate to see you troubled. Why don't you just stop now? I didn't see what the point of you being involved in politics is. Politics. You don't see what's the point? I should have shouted out and laughed at his face. And then I told him, mind your own business. It's not about politics. It's about love. I know he's in love with me. He told me so. He didn't say that he would leave his wife for the Congress for me. But hey, I didn't expect anything else from him. It was not that we had planned to get married stuff. Besides, he's way too shy to try to give the first step. We didn't make love, and he left me. He didn't want to answer my calls. It's just that I couldn't talk to him. I so want to talk to him about so many things. He wouldn't listen to me. I guess that isn't fair for me. Now I got all this information inside my mind, and I cannot stop thinking about this. That I've got a mission information out there. People deserve to know. I always believe I belong to the world, to the public. The stuff, the secrets I know, be kept private for too long. I ought to tell everyone me inside, and I've got to get this out of my system one way or another. Frank was trying to protect me. I knew it, but I was too stubborn at that time. I knew it was hard to help me like that. But I know he tried to persuade me to shut up. So he took me to Sam. It was his last shot. He was all kind to me at first, but I didn't agree with him. He simply told me, "Do whatever you have to do. I'm cleaning my cage here and washing my hands. I would hate to see you suffering. I would try to avoid you getting hurt in any way possible. But if you insist on telling people about this story, I cannot do anything but leave." And he left that very evening. It was the last time I saw him. It would be the last time I would see anyone. I would listen to what he had told me, what he had to tell me. I was really too stubborn. At least I wouldn't be dead by now. That's for sure. Besides, I would rather live until I could feel safe enough to reveal the secrets that I was so eagerly waiting to burst out than to be shut down or out of the way just like they did to me. But I guess that was all part of the plan. I'm a firm believer things happen the way they do for a purpose. If what happened to me would have any significance, it was to show those who thought that making me shut up would stop people from loving me. They were completely wrong. It was them and my fans and admirers really showed all their support to the woman I was. And that for me was worth the whole show. Don't be I'm glad I had lived a life where I was a victim and a femme fatale at the same time, the anti-heroine that I've been portrayed in the movies. I wouldn't expect anything less than this. That doesn't include a tragic end. Why not? This part I wish I could erase. But I guess they all have a significant role for the collective consciousness. The public needs to reaffirm what it's like to be victimized by society. I know for sure that it was all written before watching. On July 7, 1962, a photographer arrives at her Brentwood home, for what turned out to be her very last photo session, a shooting in her own house, which was made for a live cover, the magazine Life. Marilyn was on the telephone, as she usually was, chatting with her VIP friends and colleagues. Eunice Murray, her live-in housekeeper, died. At that fatal moment, she was nude, but for the photo shooting she wore, as the photographer later revealed in the film, a tight-fitting capri pants and a dark V-neck sweater. Well, she was fragile and thin, very, and somewhat succumbed to the Hollywood standards of what a sex symbol should look like. She said the interview was scheduled to be published on August 3rd. None would expect she would die 2 days later. Can you imagine that? Or would they have known just to sell more copies of Life? Such irony. Life. As if she could be there anyway. And she would die in her house that she had just recently bought. A place that she had thought she could finally call home. A simple, not fancy place. Private space away from all the glamorous life that was devouring her alive. And when she was still alive, she still dreamed that she would live a happily, peaceful life. Well, she was a star, yet alone. Okay, now, uh, I'm going to make another session then in my mother tongue, which is Portuguese, by the way. So see you soon. I'll be soon in 1 hour. I'll be on my Facebook profile. If you're not keeping this, if you didn't catch this, I'm going to read this book again in 1 hour at my profile, Facebook profile, which is facebook.com/Ana, ANA dot ANEUNES. Thank you very much. I appreciate and I hope you see you soon. Bye for now. Eu posso traduzir para você e colocar a legenda aqui em cima. Eu digo fiber, whatever. Como você pode ver, eu posso fazer um voiceover. Não, mas na verdade o que eu posso fazer é uma legenda aí embaixo, aqui ó, como você está vendo agora, mesmo que não tenha nada a ver. Oh meu Deus,